All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about something that drives pretty much everyone crazy when they use AI. You know the feeling. You ask it to do something, you think you've been super clear, and what you get back is, well, useless. We're going to figure out why that happens, and more importantly, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it for good.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You ask for a cutting-edge marketing plan, and it spits out a definition of marketing from a textbook. You ask for a fresh, creative story idea, and it gives you a list of the most tired cliches you've ever heard. The AI is technically answering the words you typed, but it's completely missing the point, the intent behind them. It gives you a perfect answer to the wrong question.
So, if this all sounds painfully familiar, I've got some really good news for you. It's not you. You're not the problem here. The problem isn't your prompting skill. Not really. It's the entire mental model we've been taught to use when we talk to these things. And once you see what's really going on under the hood, I promise everything is about to change.
So, what is this new mental model? Well, it all comes down to understanding the two very different jobs in this whole AI dance. There's the person who builds the engine, and then there's the person who actually drives the car. And they are not the same thing at all. And this difference is absolutely crucial. See, on one side, you've got the engine builders. These are the geniuses at places like OpenAI or Google. They live in a world of Python, complex algorithms, and high-level math. That's their job. But here's the thing. That is not our job. We're over on the other side. We are the expert drivers. Our job is to take this incredibly powerful machine and make it go where we want it to go. And our programming language? It's not code. It's just our words. Our words are the steering wheel, the gas pedal, and the brakes.
To be a good driver, you have to understand the engine you're working with. And what an AI is, fundamentally, is a probabilistic system. It doesn't know anything the way you and I know things. It's honestly more like a dreamer. It's just weaving together words and concepts that are statistically likely to show up next to each other based on all the data it's been trained on. Sometimes that dream lines up perfectly with reality, and other times it's just a very confident, very believable hallucination. And that is the absolute core mindset shift right there. You don't need to be an engineer. You don't need to know how to build the engine from scratch. You just need to learn how to drive it. You have to understand that your inputs, the words you choose, directly control the machine's outputs. It's a skill, and it's a skill anyone can learn. Okay, so if we're the driver and the AI is this powerful, dreaming engine, how do we stop it from just wandering off and getting lost? It's simple, really. We give it a destination. We give it a map. We give it a GPS.
This new skill is called linguistics programming, and it's all about changing your entire approach. You have to stop thinking of it as having a casual conversation with a chatbot and start thinking of it as writing a precise set of instructions for a very literal, very powerful system. You stop talking at the AI and you start programming with the AI, using your words.
I really love this quote because it just makes the whole idea click. Every single word you choose is like a turn-by-turn direction. Think about it. A generic word like summarize is a vague command that leads to a vague place. But a precise word like distill or critique or reframe, now you're setting an exact destination.
All right, so let's get practical. How do we actually do this? How do we put linguistics programming into action? Well, there's a technique called the blueprint method, and it's designed to turn your vague requests into crystal clear orders.
It's a really simple four-part structure. First up, role and goal. You tell the AI who it's supposed to be, an expert copywriter, a skeptical financial analyst, and what your ultimate objective is. Second, context. What's the essential background info it absolutely has to know to do the job right? Third, task. This is the meat of it. What is the exact step-by-step process you want it to follow? And finally, constraints. What are the non-negotiables, the rules it absolutely cannot break no matter what?
And when you do this, the difference is just it's night and day. Look here. On the left, you've got the typical prompt, this big, rambling paragraph where the AI is forced to guess what do you actually care about. But on the right, that's the blueprint. It's the exact same information, but it's structured as a clear, unambiguous order. There's zero guesswork for the AI. And that's really the big takeaway here. Structure isn't just a friendly suggestion. It's an order. You wouldn't just dump a pile of lumber in front of a builder and say, hey, build me a house. No, you'd give them a detailed architectural blueprint. That structure in your prompt is that blueprint. It forces the AI to build the exact response you want every single time. So when you put all these pieces together, the new mindset, the new technique, your entire relationship with AI just completely transforms. You go from being this frustrated user who's just trying to get a decent answer,
and you become something, well, something much more powerful.
You become the pilot. In the AI, it's your autopilot. It is brilliant at the heavy lifting, cranking out the first draft, analyzing a huge spreadsheet, writing the boilerplate code, but you are in charge of the strategy. You're the one who defines the flight plan, you tell it where to go, and you are the one who grabs the controls to make those critical calls.
And this right here is why learning this skill is so important. The future of our work isn't about humans versus AI. It's not about being replaced. It's about being augmented. It's human with AI. The people who learn how to be the pilot, how to be that expert driver, they're the ones who are going to absolutely thrive in this new world. So, there you have it. You've got the mental model. You've got the technique. You now understand that you're not just a passive user, you are the driver. You've literally just been handed the keys to one of the most powerful engines ever created. So the only real question left is, where are you going to drive first?